Nope. Denied. There we go. Things seem to be well, at least. Yeah, I don't know where those zombies went. They're like missing. I bet you they went back up and into the woods. Or they went south and into the open field, but I would see them. Yeah, they had to have gone north, or northwest, to the. It's the only thing that makes sense. I don't remember which way the helicopter left at. Here's some. I don't think it's all of them though. There's a few still left. Yay, maintenance. All right. What's that? Do I have food? Do indeed. Nope. Can you do that a little faster, please? Thank you. There. No, it's over here. Please. Happy World Frog Day? Seriously? It's Happy World Frog Day? I'm really happy then. Yay, World Frog Day. I'm gonna wish it to Emma later. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. Happy World Frog Day. Yay, frogs. I am totally okay with that, but I am still gonna look it up later. It's not that I don't trust you, it's just that I want to make sure that it is actually Happy World Frog Day. It would make sense that it's on a Wednesday. Wednesday, my dudes. Okay, let's see. That away. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a duffel bag and a crowbar somewhere in this field. Is it down here? Where is it? Is it up there? Where did I put those things? I'm never gonna find it. It's gonna be like Where's Waldo, except it's like an entire like section of an area. I don't remember where in the field they are. And I pulled, so we have to deal with it. Alright, it was a brown duffel bag on a trench coat zombie and a crowbar stuck in the back of. Was it this one? This looks like it might be it. Let's see. No, that's a screwdriver zombie earlier. Let's see. Ooh, knife. That's really cool, though. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. School bag. Oh, there it is. There's one. Duffel bag, which means that beside it is a crowbar. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Nice. Put the crowbar in the duffel bag, and then we can come back for it later. Um, just in case, though, I probably should. Weapons. There's like so many different things. I see an axe over here somewhere. I think if I had if I started marking down everything, we'd be here for another 45 minutes marking shit. Let's not do that. Go go go! Oh, we're tired. Oops. Distracted. Oh, there's only five. Oh, hey there, Archdemon. Hopefully you're having a good day. Enjoy your lurk. Hmm? Hello. I wonder, have we recovered from the... I don't know. No, thank you. Do appreciate. I'll make more tea here in a bit. But I just almost finished this water, which is a good sign, I think. Oh, there's the zombies. Okay. I thought that you were gone. So they're in this tree line up here. I figured, but I didn't want to assume. And they're being pulled out by the meta event. I really want to go all the way back to the house, but yeah. Hmm. There's a surprising amount of these out in the field. Okay, though. A smaller amount than the ones that I already was dealing with. Ah, can't be that close. Oh, jeez. Hello, thank you for all the bits. The snowman, a dog, cupcake, flag. Do appreciate. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm having an okay day. It's been interesting so far. I'm hoping to progress. Bit of an entrance, huh? Um, we're working on trying to get my bag back from the other place. Unfortunately, that's harder to do than you would expect. Let's continue to chop these up because there's no sense in keeping them because they are stale. All right, let's go. That door was open the whole night. Not that it matters, because if there were zombies, they would have come at me already. Because I moved around. Anyway, let's pick you back up and shove you back in the backpack. How many spears do I have? Your legs feel... Oh, okay, I see. Well, at least you're doing okay now, and you're being able to walk and stuff, sort of, right? That's positive. Good to hear that you're recovering well. You're 80 to 85? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Go. Guys, right with the direction. I hope that they do stick around, though, in that field. Okay. One of these there, and this can go in here, and we're good to go, kind of. Like, I mean, it's not perfect, but it is what it is. We gotta go. Might be a bit of a mistake pulling this much, so I'm gonna back off a little. Oh, I'm thirsty. 2 seconds. I seen you. You're not going to hide from me. Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys too. Ooh. Okay. Thank goodness I caught those two absolutely gigantic fish before we had this happen. If we didn't catch those two enormous fish, I don't know what we would be doing right now. Probably looking for food in houses off in the middle of the farmlands. It really did help a lot. Like even a handful of smaller fish would have been fine, but unfortunately the RNG on the pond just wasn't giving them to me. Oh, take off my hoodie or lumberjack shirt. You know, we're both. Sweet, sweet empty screen of no moodles. Two. Okay, get arrested from you. There we go. Seriously? There we go. Perfect. Mantle. Mantle. Nope, don't. Don't click it secondary. Come on now. Hmm? Alright. Oh, okay. Sure. How many? Too many. Oh, fine. You can stand up with me standing on you. I guess that's okay. Because I wasn't standing on her enough. You need to be like right on the same tile. Either way, progress is being made slowly but surely. Alright. You. Hello. Holy long stream. Oh yeah, it happens sometimes where I start having fun or I set a goal for myself and I'm a bit stubborn when it comes to goals sometimes. And my goal for this stream was I wanted to. At first, it was a couple mini goals. I wanted to hit a couple mini things, right? But then it became I want to get my bag back. I left my bag at the other place, right? Um, over here, right there. I left it. Um, I've been having problems trying to get back there. I don't know. Maybe you can see my issues. There are issues here and there, and they continue to obscure or obstruct, not obscure. I'm trying to get over there. I just want my bag back. That's all I want. It's always something like that, isn't it? Like I dropped my hat, I have to go get that back. It's like this time I left the bag of watches over there, and now I'm doing my best to get over there. It's like I'm always forgetful of something. It would seem because I had an opportunity to grab the bag. I didn't manage to do it though, obviously, because I didn't think about it at the time. Also, it's a noisemaker bag, so bringing it with me would have probably been a bad call. Yeah. So it's a bag filled with watches, and the watches go off every 30 minutes over the course of the entire day. There's 48 watches in there, and they go off. It's a noisemaker bag. Hi, by the way. Yeah, so you can imagine that the on pinpoint hearing, it's a fairly useful lure, kind of useful, but unfortunately, it's not in my possession. You have a question, I see. Okay. Good thing the watches never run out of battery. It's funny, somebody mentioned recently that apparently watches batteries last for 6 years. So, I mean, even if they program that in, it would last for quite a while. Watches are one of the few things in the world that still function on the premise of you just need to buy like one every once in a while, and then a battery. You don't really need to get them fixed too often, thankfully. Or maybe you do, I don't know. I don't buy watches. You have a question, though. What's your question? Feel free. I'm curious what the question is. Does it have to relate to your name? Because I don't recommend you burn the clothes unless you need to stay warm, and I suggest you burn their clothes instead. What's your question? Is it Zomboid related? I wonder what the question's gonna be. It's unrelated. So you say, I love this game and watching people play it, but when I play it, it feels different. I kind of feel alone. So play multiplayer. Easy answer. Play multiplayer with friends. Do a co-op campaign with someone. Like play with a friend, and you won't feel lonely anymore. Problem solved. Alternatively, you can get some mannequins. You can create your own friends in the game sometimes through happenstance. Like, for example, I named my frogs, and they're not with me right now, but I'll get them later. I had a zombie that was mine that couldn't get out of a particular area, and her name was Roz. She was a bank manager. Um, a bunch of different streamers do different things, whether they name something or they choose to impart some sort of friendship with either an inanimate object or an animate object. It doesn't matter which. And eventually we'll have NPCs like bunnies and stuff. Maybe we can capture them and farm animals. But that stuff's not out yet. But, it is what it is. The soloed Zomboid experience can be kind of lonely, but at the same time, I don't feel it is for me. Like, I don't feel very alone. Partly because I get to bring you guys along with me on the journey, so I'm kind of always have someone to hang out with, and there's that. So streaming Zomboid could be something if you're really interested in having friends around. The Zomboid community is very wholesome. It takes a little while though, like to get sort of established in terms of your style of run and have your sort of the folks come around and but it's one of those things. It's finding what you like best, right? You tried beginning an audience is hard. Well, it's just a matter of finding a play style that suits you and then find similar people who are playing a similar play style. Whether it's you like CDDA or you like builder mode or you like whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm sure you can find somebody who's of similar like-mindedness in terms of that, and you can kind of like not collab, but it's like you'll see their live, they'll see your live. It's kind of like a mutual thing. You only use spears? That's fair. I use everything because I like everything. Specifically, the hunting knives are my favorite, but the reason why I'm not using them exclusively is because I want to save some of them. Spears are the only thing you don't use. Well, I mean, you mentioned it earlier in the stream that I don't frequently use only spears. You don't see me use spears very often. Although I have used spears enough to get them to level 7 or 8, I can't remember, which is quite a lot. That is quite a thing. And they are arguably the best. It's not really arguable, actually. They are factually the best at quantity killing. The only thing that beats spears maybe is katanas in mass, and then fire. But fire beats everything. That's not really a fair comparison. Fire is the strongest weapon in Zomboid. That's why it takes the kills because it has its own kill counter. Wellness. I'll do wellness here in a bit. I will do it. I promise. Just give me a moment. I keep getting distracted by zombies. Check your froze before you wreck yourself. That's true. Okay. Fine. I'll do a wellness check. Give me 1 second. I just want 1 second, zombies. Can you just... Okay, yeah. Then just a second. 1 second, please. Leave me be. There we go. I want to rest. There we go. Comfy. Okay, I wanted to make myself a tea anyway, so I'll be right back, and I'm gonna make myself a tea, and then we'll see if we can't go and get that bag. That's all I want. That's it's just to grab that bag. If I can just touch that bag, I don't even need to take it. I'll leave it where it is. But I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's continue. What was I doing? Just rested, I think. And there's a few over there. Hmm. Thank you for the wellness check, by the way. I do appreciate it. Ooh. Do you play sprinters? I have played sprinters before, yes. My PB on sprinters is actually 2,245 or something like that. You can do an exclamation point PB sprinters and see the what killed me. It was pretty fun. I really did enjoy it when I did play. My character did like a front fall and then fell like it's like a double fall. It's like she slipped and slipped again. It's a fun little animation, but at the same time, it did mean my demise. So it's like one of the. There's a couple of the animations that you get when you are like pushed when a zombie does a fence ledge. Um, that's one of the more brutal ones. Yeah, we were so close too. It is a sad way to go, but I managed to get fairly far in sprinters, which I felt like I did pretty good. I was able to go all the way over to the river from the trailer park. I spawned in the trailer park on sprinters, and I managed to beat the trailer park, loot it, and looted the storage unit. We had 11 generators, if I remember right, something like that. I didn't ever get to use them, but we had 11 of them. Oop, no, don't equip it. Equip it primary. What are you doing? No, no. Sure. A rare song skip. Ooh, we're actually starting to run low on knives. It's not true, but you know, it is like kind of. Got knives for days. Because worst case scenario, we just fall back on the kitchen knives, which I mean, they're not terrible. They're not as good as the hunting knives, but they're still decent. And worst case scenario, I can fall back on the screwdrivers, and the screwdrivers are actually the same as the kitchen knives. I know that's kind of weird, but pretty much they're interchangeable. You can make arguments that the screwdrivers are actually better because they're more common. You're not wrong. Spears are fairly good. I have spears, but it's the issue is that while I do, you can see me using spears a lot of the time. Um, at least at the moment, because spears are my currently my highest weapon. Because might as well train spears if all the weapons are receiving the same level of XP. But the thing is I fall back on the knives because stamina wise, they're really good. You can't beat the stamina of hunting knives. They're just it's too good. You can fight endlessly, and because each zombie has like a chance to, or at least it seems like in a group of 10 to 15 zombies, chances are you're going to see at least one hunting knife, and that hunting knife can produce you around 100 plus kills. You know, you're going to get more hunting knives than you're going to lose. It's not exactly how that works, but you know. Yeah, you get more hunting knives at the end of the day. That was our new PB right now. We're at for daily kills is 318. Not bad. Because they can just go in the window, it's almost pointless to close the door, but I just out of habit. So this is basically vanilla. Yeah, pretty much. Like I mean, it's vanilla plus. That's it's all the combat's vanilla. I don't have any extra weapons or anything like that. We just have cosmetics and some markers for the map and stuff like that. You can do an exclamation point mods and you can see which mods I'm using. There, it's not very many. It's a very small list, but it's basically like vanilla plus. I have some like hats, so like I mean, it's not just my frog hat. There's a bunch of hats in this pack, so, which is kind of nice. Oh, and yakis, yeah, hairstyles. I like the hairstyles. They make me smile. Actually, here, we'll do one more tree. Oh, Yaki, yeah, sorry, Yaki's his hairstyles. If you didn't know, it's a hairstyles mod with the Five Nights at Freddy mask. I suppose that would be interesting if I had interest in that, but I'm not really. Five Nights at Freddy's was never something that I was really into. It's kind of just a jump scare game, sort of. There's timing and stuff involved in it, I guess, but a lot of folks really liked it. But I'm just, eh. You like the game, but not the fan base. I'm indifferent to both. I like. I mean, I thought I remember the first one, and I remember thinking that it was pretty popular. Let's see. The game is interesting. It's an interesting idea, but it's also weird a little bit. Okay, we've got enough stuff. Go. It's true. You won't always find them inside the fire station, but I mean, it's a high chance. You could get really, really unlucky, though. All right, let's go. Fingers crossed. Is this? No. Sure, yeah. I'm getting picky with my music. That's a sign that I am hoping to reach where we want to reach. Fingers crossed. Actually, here. Can I have some food? Actually, not going to eat bugs. I don't want to eat bugs right now. Can I select food as insect, wild plants? Wild plants, sure. I'm looking for food, zombies, please. I know you are too, but please. No, not maggots. Blech. Oop, 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 oop. Disappointing. I need to find spots where there aren't zombies so that there's no chance that it's going to be glasses. Come on, farmland. Please yield me some food. Worm blob mod? I don't like eating bugs though. I would prefer to give the bugs to my frogs. and then eat the good food. My frogs can have the bugs. Ooh, this is violets. There is a chance that these will be... They're not going to be nourishing enough. I'll eat them, but they're not sating. Yeah, frogs deserve the food, the bugs. And good old Ray and Pam. Oops, I fat fingered Q. Oh well. Kind of a good sign. Yeah, look at that. No zombies left. Even though I rescue. Solid. Alright. Food, please. Are these big nettles? No, they're all little nettles. There's one that's a 4, and then we've got a 3. Actually, you know what? We could eat these. And this should be enough to sate my hunger. At least I hope. Just barely, yeah. I figured it would be. Hello, how are you doing? I'm having a pretty good day so far. I made a commitment about wanting to go back and grab something, and I'm still doing that. Because for some reason, there seems to be a few zombies in the way. I have no idea why. I don't even need the bag that badly, do I? Oh, that's bargaining. You're trying to get out of it. Uh-uh. not gonna slide. Either I get the bag back or I pass 24 hours. One or the other. How many? Too many. Okay, back off. The thing is me running away and resting on the ground like I am, is letting them catch up, and then, but some of them are branching away, right? So we should be able to sit on our chair soon. What did I put? I guess. Okay. Uh, hmm? Go, go, go. Man, that was nearly bad timing. I don't have a traits thing right now because I switched my build slightly. So it was an unfit, very underweight, weak character, and then I added. What did I trade out? I added dexterous, and what did I add? It was dexterous and something else, something that was cheap. I don't remember. I added dexterous to the build though, because it just got so tiring not having dexterous, especially when I was switching so many weapons all the time. I'll do up another little video on it later, but I have it's a 2.0 character for this build. Sorry, by the way, and I know that I should have that kind of stuff ready. I just didn't ready it. I, not particularly. That's okay. Time 16 isn't for everyone. Some folks find it a slog. And I can agree that at some times there's a lot of zombies. But I mean that's one of the that's one of the parts that I like the best about it is that there are like a lot of zombies. It's really fun as a result for me. But like I said, I mentioned that it isn't something I would expect everybody would like. There's just a lot. What's my point? But I don't particularly play it. But that's okay. Like I mean, play what you want is my point. Whatever settings you find the most fun, that's what you should play. I need the chair. What? Oh, I'm set to rotate. That's not what I want. Oh, dude, can you just not? There we go. Rest required. But yeah, it's not for everybody. There was somebody I was watching a long time ago that's what they said. They word for word was that that's why they didn't like Time 16 was because it's a slog. Which I can agree. Yeah, can be. Yeah, I just want people to have a good time. That's the thing. I want people to be happy. There's a lot of people they aren't happy. They deserve to be happy. And they deserve to know that whatever game mode they choose, it's fine. Play it. Have fun. Enjoy. Don't judge yourself based on others. There's no point. Let's see. There was a police officer somewhere, and I dropped his gun on the ground, and I don't remember where that was. Is it here? I don't see it. It never ends. This is the zombie horde that never ends. I only have 2 hunting knives, so I don't really want to be fighting with hunting knives if I can avoid it. How many of you are there? Some. Okay. Ooh, meat cleaver. Killed another few of you. Still too many. Gotta back off even more. Till half of that horde loses interest. Right, I would like the chair, please. Go rest. Oh yeah, hooray. Alright. Another round. How many do we have left now? 5 spears. go see about cleaning up the rest of that group. Oh, there. Is it tidy? It seems like it. Okay, well maybe we only have to do one big pull. Or one more pull. Get going. Several pulls. Many, many little pulls. We're almost back at the road, which is a nice, like, feeling. Because I miss the road. I don't like the field anymore. Miss the river. Oh, cool. Why are we tired already? I know the answer. It's because we ran all the way here, pretty much. But still. I don't want to sit down my chair right there, because that would probably be a bad call. I realize now that wild plants is not actually what I thought it was. Ooh, broccoli. Eat you. That's not a broccoli, that's a cucumber. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the house, because that's important. We need to have our rest. Also, I want to put the chair here. And thing can go on you. Wait, what? It put me through the wrong side. That can go there. Built another 205. We're averaging 200 a day almost. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna pick up some spears. We'll do about 4 of them. And hopefully we find some breakfast in the field, because I genuinely don't have any other means of getting myself food right now. So, fingers crossed that we find breakfast. I mean, there's planted crops there, but they ain't gonna be ready for a while. Breakfast? No. Gross. Gross. Berries. Wellness check. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I am good. Thank you. Drink some of my drink. Get a bit of a stretch in while we look for food. No, glasses, glasses. Useless. Please, can I have some berries that are like blueberries or blackberries? Or just give me crops? Crops works too. Ooh, sticks. I can't eat those. I could try, but I bet you it's not going to go well. That's technically food, but that's not what I want. Mystery berry that I'm not going to take a chance on. I don't have herbalist, so I can't actually take a risk like that. I could nibble on them, but nah. Better to just not. No. Come on, a leek, a berry, anything? Hmm? No, I don't want to eat a centipede. I would like to fight them right now, but I need food first. Prioritize. Nope, another mystery berry. Ah, perfect! Right here. This is the kind of berry we need. The delicious, delicious berries of sustaining my health. Still hungry. I can't believe we're gonna go back to underweight. All because I can't get access to the river right now. Yeah, we held for as long as we could. This does suck just a little bit. What is that? Cherry tree? No, potato! Heck yes, potato. We didn't get very many seeds, but I don't care. I got a potato. Delicious potato. Nom nom. Okay, let's go and get started back on the grind. Before we actually make it to the grind, though, let's get a rest in. Just have a full wooden chair in your backpack. Like you do. 24-hour stream? No, I just want to get to the. I want to get to the farmhouse and collect my bag. That's all I want. And I'll stop streaming at that point. It at first it was about hitting mini goals that I had set, but at this point that I was like I want to get my bag back, and now it's become I really want to get my bag back. Like very much. No, don't do that. Eventually, you're gonna run out of zombies. That's what's gonna happen. I'd like to hope. I don't actually want to make it to 24 hours today. That wasn't part of my plans. Not that I don't have the time. I do have the time right now to be streaming for that amount if I really want to. But the issue is that It's not. It was unplanned. And I just want to get my bag back. That's all I want. So as soon as I don't even want to pick it up. Like that, I just want to have it back in my possession, as in, it's mine, and I can get it if I want it. That's genuinely how this has gone. It's mine, my precious noisemaker bag. How many? Too many. I'm not dealing with you right now. I'm gonna go have a rest. Poke. Where are you? Oh, you there. I am going to succeed at what I want. That is what's going to happen. Determination. At its maximum. Getting my bag back. Nothing's going to stop me. This doesn't look like the trailer park. Like a trailer park? What do you mean? Trailer park? Where are you? I'm not in a trailer park. I'm in West Point, like, farmlands-ish area by West Point, south of the mansions. Why would I be in a trailer park? Oh, because of Cryowinter. No, Cryowinter is dead. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for you. No, it's okay. Zombie snuck up on me while I was sitting down. I had a 50-50 coin toss of whether or not I would have seen it, and I took those odds, which I shouldn't have. I should have just went inside. But that's okay. I got a bit tired with Cryo Winter, so I was like, okay, so what do I want to do now? So now we're doing a x16 with often helicopters and pinpoint hearing, which is quite interesting to say the least. And this is the 22nd run. So as you can imagine, we've had about 3 runs so far that have been okay. So Cryo Winter's actually been dead for a little while. Yeah. But that's not a bad thing. Most of my deaths on this challenge, though, were in the initial trying to get out of West Point. And then the 3 deaths that actually mattered are... well, one I died because I overexerted my character to a ridiculous amount, and then kind of clipped a tree and died that way. Meanwhile, my my most recent one is just me. I was reading chat with my, I was reading chat directly actually, and then I, with my peripheral vision, missed a zombie. It bumped me, and then I tripped into the horde, which is my fault. I should be more attentive, and I knew better. So, yeah, it happens sometimes. It's okay. Don't worry. You guys are more important, anyways. Sometimes, though, I will focus on the game, but I do very much like the interaction. That's kind of why I stream. It's partly the adventure, partly us going, experiencing stuff and trying our best on the challenges. But if I die just because I was reading chat, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Chat's what matters. Chat is important. I can see the road. Is that a goatee or is that a knife? I have to find out. I think it's a goatee. I still gotta check him though, just in case. Well, that's kind of a neat helmet. Is there a way I can mark that? Oh. I was like, did I pull the cord? Yes. The answer is yes. For right now. How did your world record CDDA go? I didn't actually achieve a world record with it. But, you know, I almost got a full wall all the way around West Point, which was kind of fun. I made it 60% of the way around West Point. That's thousands of walls, thousands of wood logs, thousands of sheets. And, like, I completely encased 60% of West Point before I died. It was really cool, yeah. I was really close. I was more than halfway done. And then we died, unfortunately, because I didn't check my flanks at a gas station, and then I fumbled the keys while trying to save my character. I pressed the wrong button, got out of the vehicle instead of switching seats. I then was trying to run a certain direction, and it didn't work out because I got bit right away. Which is fine, it happens. It's okay. That's part of PZ. We wouldn't like PZ as much if it didn't have its brutal moments. Such a lame death? I mean, not really. It's fairly standard. You don't really get a glorious death most of the time in PZ. It's like, what are you gonna do? Blaze of Glory deaths only happen like once every like few, like, you know, it's not common. And it's a matter of perspective. Yeah, me fumbling my keys is, but it's a learning experience as well. I'm able to learn from that. I need to make sure that I'm a little bit more situated, and in those sorts of situations, I need to be calm. I can't. There's panic will never do you good. It just makes things bad. Like you'll end up doing the wrong thing. So looking back in that scenario, if I had calmly just pressed the right buttons instead of fumbling, I would still be alive on that run, maybe. Or probably not. Probably I would have died at some point on it. Because that's the thing about PZ. You will always die. It doesn't matter how far you get, you will die. It's about the journey, not so much the end. It's the story of how you died, but your character does live until they die. So you get to write how they lived. And then the story concludes with their death. This is how you died. Yes. Maybe I'll get a world record. I don't know. I've got a bronze medal that nobody really can take away from me, which is kind of nice. I was the third person to complete the mall on time 16. So that's a bronze. You know, I might as well own it. First and second being Lamprey and Twist on Fire. Which is, those two are monsters when it comes to this game. Yeah, if I were to get one of those kinds of things, that would be kind of cool. But, you know, even just podium would be kind of nice. I don't even care for first or second. Just a bronze. Hmm? It's basically vanilla plus. Like there's not very nothing changes the combat. I don't have any bonus weapons. It's like cosmetic stuff and display stuff for the most part. That is all. Some of the mods are really interesting though. I do really like the map like mods, the ones that let you like draw other things on the map. I think those are cool. They're from AMMS, which is adds more map markers or no, add more map symbols, something like that. It's really good for lots of neat little pictures you can put on your map, as well as I have a sliders mod that lets me size them. So, but yeah, I will do that in just a moment. Wellness, right? doing okay for the most part. Need to get a sip of my beverage in. Sliders and mandatory? I don't think it's mandatory, but because this is like the only one that yeah, absolutely eat and stuff. I do have food that I'm going to eat, so, but after I do what I set out to do today. Hmm? Okay, more than I want to deal with right now. Yeah, I'm due for a stream meal as soon as I'm done streaming today. And then I'll get to enjoy some good content, I'm sure. There's some amazing streamers that I get to enjoy. Cannot wait. But for right now, I still want to get that. Fine. I will hydrate. But I have been hydrating. I'm going to copy your name and put it on there. There we go. I'm doing okay, don't worry. This isn't the longest stream I've ever done, so. Let's see. Lamprey's voice singing? Yeah, I managed to catch him at a good time, and then I asked him if I could use the clip, and he's like, yeah, go for it. And I was like, yeah. Actually, in exact words, he said, what was it? You have my blessing, is the exact words. Yeah, that's very much Lamprey, yeah. Mm-hmm. Lamprey is nice, yeah. Fact, absolute facts. I need to disengage, but it's like I don't want to. I want to keep fighting. It's like you need to back off, but why? Well, you need to eat, but that should be optional. I need to eat. I need to drink. Need more liquids. Uh, but I am hydrated in reality, so there's that at least. I've had a decent amount of tea, and I even had a water today. Yeah, crazy. Was having to stop to sleep. I played on a server that had no sleep, and I will say this much. It's the first time I downed the prison, and I did it in under an hour with a character that had no stats at all. I broke into the armory and then just shot everything. And because it wasn't really high pop, it was really easy to kill everything with guns. It's the first time I've ever killed the prison. So I crossed that off my zomboid bucket list. But that was while I was working. I was on a laptop using a trackpad. Well, not exactly a trackpad. I was using a really shitty wireless mouse, but yeah, I still managed. I was doing okay. It was really fun. I do really like Elm's server. It's he did up a little server so that his friend could learn the game. So that's why it was. It's not like super sweaty. It was never ever meant for me to be like you know my me to be running around there. I just was running around there for fun. Wait an in-game hour. Have a sleep. Another 200 kills. Not bad. Wear my lumberjack shirt because we're cold. I'm gonna pick these up so that I can put them in the garbage where they belong. It's still kind of dark, but I think it should be okay. Yeah, we need to get food in us. That's the big thing that's holding me back right now. We're hungry. Okay, let's get out to the field. Get some food. It's too dark. I can't see anything. How am I getting food? I'm foraging. I forage like every morning because they cut me off from the river. I'm not allowed river food anymore, and I'm about to go into underweight because they cut me off. It's not been good. They've been mean to me. They revoked my fishing. A little bit of helicopters and me pushing. Like I've been pushing against them really hard, but it's like I can only kill so many, right? And then I have to back off. I have to eat. I have to get myself food. But then they kept interrupting my fishing, and then a helicopter came. Yeah. So far we've had today three helicopters. I think it's three today, and we had two yesterday. Right? It might be that, or it might be we had four today. We're up to five helicopters either way. We're actually due for another helicopter here in a little bit. So it's, I mean, it's not so bad. It could be worse. I managed to get out of there before the zombies were mean to us and trapped us in. I'm happy that we are kind of surviving. We're not thriving, not yet, but because I can't control my weight. Um, that's the one downside. Is if I could control my weight, we would be thriving. Kind of. We don't. I guess we're not really thriving until we have all of the luxuries as well. That's thriving. Having power, having like transportation. Those two things are thriving. Right now, we're surviving. If you can get them, of course. If you can't, like if you're in a playthrough where there are no cars, like or their cars are like limited, then what's the objective of the game? My objective right now is to eventually down West Point, but in general, just trying to right now beat my own personal best on this challenge, which is 11 helicopters, and then I think we got like we're in the 5 digit range and like 10,000, 13,000, 10,000, something like that. I don't remember. Whatever the first playthrough's PB was. And then after that, I want to try and go for my other PB, which is 243,917. And then after that, if Build 42 is still not out, I would be shocked. Oh, you're saying that that is the objective of the game. I guess that's true, yeah. Kind of. I kind of also feel like the objective of Project Zomboid is to meet your end, but not on purpose. You know what I mean? Like to keep fighting as long as you can, but to eventually succumb. Basically, go down fighting, but you're gonna go down. You know. I would like to find food. Okay. You can't eat those. If you eat 3 maggots and they happen to be all bad maggots, it kills your character. Because I'm pretty sure maggots have a 1 in 3 chance of being poisonous. And which means that every time you roll the dice on maggots, if you get 2 that are poison, that's it, you die. So, don't eat those. Come to think of it, don't eat bugs in general. Because you don't need to, most of the time. If you have to, go ahead, but if you don't need to, don't. Got 4 berries, they're fairly good. I'm gonna make a berry salad. Nice. Okay, and now I'm gonna rest. I should have put those potato seeds away, but I guess it doesn't matter. They don't weigh much. How does food poisoning work? So it depends on how much you eat. So if you only eat a little bit of food that's poisonous, then you won't be poisoned all that much. But if you eat like a big old super steak full of poison, well, then you're gonna die. So it's kind of quantitative, and then it stacks. Food poisoning stacks with everything that's poisoning like that. So tainted water counts as food poisoning. Corpse sickness counts as food poisoning. And so if you build up corpse sickness over here, for example, and then you eat like a poison berry or a poison mushroom, you're almost guaranteed to die, even if you have lemongrass. It's just a lemongrass is the only thing that can really kind of save you, and it has a 2-hour cooldown. So when you eat one lemongrass, it minuses some of the food poison. I think I can't remember if it's 13 or 12 or whatever, but because I did the test a while ago, I remember like I think it's 13, but it minuses a little bit of the food poisoning, and then it won't work again for another 2 hours. So you can eat a little bit of poison each day, kind of, especially if you have lemongrass to sort of take down the fever. Certain things you can't though, like you can't drink bleach. It's one of those things that doesn't work. 43 dogs, my goodness. You're doing quite a bit of work there. And a lot of them are angry problem dogs. Oof. It'll be a very fun 3 hours. I mean, kind of. At least you'll be busy the whole time. When you're busy the whole time at a job, oof, so fast. The day just disappears. You don't even have to worry about it. You'll be too busy to think about anything. The day will disappear. It's the days that you don't have anything to do that drag on, and those days suck. Or like you get no customers. No customer days are terrible because then you're expected to do work, but then what are you supposed to do? I'm gonna break through this eventually. It's only a matter of time, game. You should just put your zombies away for right now. Bide your time and get me later. Oh, cool. I remember that I added this to the list. Hell yeah. It always does depend. Sometimes bosses don't shouldn't be. So is the boss also the owner? Because a lot of the time they own the business, they're paying for a lot of stuff, and it's like, I mean, it's one of those things where I can understand if they're busy, but it's nice for them to help, but if they can't, they can't. What is the thing beside my clock? That's old school RuneScape experience. If you do an exclamation point mod, you can get the exact name. But I think it's OSRS experience mod. It tells you what things we're leveling. Like that we're doing fairly good on Spear. He lives on the property she built on the business, or else we're right behind her. Oh, nifty. That's kind of cool. She does come in and helps with work. Yeah, that those kinds of bosses are nice. Nice to have. It's nice when the owners help. It's not something that should be expected, but at the same time, it's something that is nice. At least in my opinion, the owners shouldn't be expected to have to. They already pay the bills of the business. They hired their staff so that they could focus on other things. Otherwise, there would be no point in having staff, right? They could just work the job. Although it is important that they make sure that the business is doing its stuff. But it's good that they come in and help. That is nice of them. I'm the same kind of person myself. I like to help with my business. I don't like to see the business is suffering. I like to assist. I like to make sure people are doing their jobs correctly. And I like to... If somebody doesn't know something, I like to help them figure it out. Not in a forceful way, though. If somebody doesn't want the help, like they want to learn it themselves, I'm all for that. So long as it's not, like, costing them, like, in the long run kind of thing. Or costing me in the long run. I don't be problematic. How many? Oh, 5? Okay, I can just... Oh, I don't have any more spears! What the hell? Alright, well, we're doing the next best thing. Running a little bit, sitting down, and then I'll kill them with the hunting knives. Ooh, you have a spear in you. I could use that. Oh, you're... it's not many, it's only like a couple. May not seem like we're gaining very much, but the thing is running doesn't actually cost you as much stamina. Not very much. So long as you're not sprinting. It's jogging. Jogging doesn't cost very much. So see, suddenly we don't have any more exertion. We're on the edge of exertion, by the way. But hunting knives are just that good that you can kind of just sit on the edge of exertion. I guess we're not on the edge, because if we were, we would, when we pushed, we would have been exerted. But you can be on the edge, especially with high-level knives. High-level knives are just so good. Why they're my favorite. They're just so good to be a knife user. Alright, let's have a sit. That was just from hitting one tree. Come on. Why? Why does that happen? Rude. All I wanted was the tree. Not allowed. Banned. Let's put this. There. Just sit on the ground. Put you back in here. Okay. Ah. The odds. Oh, there's not that many of them. Okay. I thought there was more. When did I restart my game? I don't remember. Probably at the 8 or 9 hour mark. So that means we should have easily another couple hours left at the very least before I have to restart again. Surely. Make you into a spear. Any other zombies in here? How about behind here? Ooh. Handful of you up there. Okay, well, we'll rest first, I guess. Three, four. Kill them first. That's the tree that I was chopping down. You know what? I'll finish chopping it down. Called XP drops, something like that. You did an exclamation point mods, right? It should be there. OSRS something. It's OSRS, like old school RuneScape. But yeah, I don't actually. I think that XP drops, I guess, would be probably. I don't know. I just know it's an experience. I could look it up for you here in a second if you like. And give me just. I want. I scrolled like 5 pages. That's strange. It usually is up on the list. It's one of the more popular mods. Maybe it is called XP drops. I don't know. It's definitely one of the more popular mods, so it should be high on the list. On page 1, probably. Most people really like it because it displays all your stuff. It's so nice. Yeah, I think that's it. You mind letting me craft spears and peas, zombies? don't want to be using that as a weapon. I've been trying to save it. Let's take a few. Well, that's a good sign. Oh yeah, absolutely. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. When did 12 of these fit in here? Oh, it's because the chair is on the ground, isn't it? Ooh. Um, that's awkward. I don't think I can do that. I need you to be able to fit in my bag. Oh, we got another meta. Can you fit in anyways, please? They're spears. They're not that... Of course you don't fit. What about 8? Nice. I am mildly amused that they got pulled out by that. Your PB was 2 months, 12 days with 2,000 kills? Nice. That's actually really good. Where did you base? And what got you? Or did you not base? If you didn't base, you can just say that you were traveling and stuff, like whatever that's called. I forget right now. What is it called to be like you travel around. Why is that on the tip of my tongue? Nomadic playthrough. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Super appreciate you. Came in clutch there. Help me out. I don't know why that was on the tip of my tongue. It's a weird thing to be on the tip of your tongue. Nomadic. It's I don't very much do very many nomadic playthroughs. I guess kind of I might, but I base wherever I'm going. Like I'll have a designated sleep spot. Oh, you missed a swing and they insta munched you? Oh. If it makes you feel any better, you could do an exclamation point PB and you can watch that and see pretty much the same. I nimble into my death though, but it's feel free. No, PB death, my bad. Sorry. Forgetting my own commands. Yeah, that was my end. Swing and a miss, and then I nimbled into my death. Yeah. Lamprey would laugh. I did kind of... I was so relieved when I died. Because I had to constantly go, like, take mini breaks from that run due to the fact that I had to work. So, and I had to work a big work week coming up that week. So I was, like, very nervous, and dying was very freeing. Didn't have to worry about it as much. Hey, nice frog hat. Thank you. Do very much appreciate it. Emma, don't look at the stream time and get mad at me, please. I just can't help it. I set out for a goal, and I was trying to get it. I just want to go back to the house, and it wouldn't let me. The zombies won't let me. I still haven't reached it. I didn't until you told me not to. Ah, shit. I'm my own undoing. I'm gonna get in trouble later now. That's Emma. Emma is famous. At least for me. A famous Emma. There we go, get to rest. Well, I suppose you're still busy, yeah? Or did you just get back? You even watched a movie? Oh, wow. And here I thought you'd be gone all day. I was like, okay, well, I'll do a stream. I was planning on doing a normal stream today. I had no intentions of doing some crazy, super long stream. It just sort of happened. Because, I had a goal. I wanted to get back to the house and collect my bag. That's genuinely was what started. And then I was like, I need to get my bag. And now anything but success is not acceptable. I need to go get my bag. I don't care how long it takes. Yeah. Emma really likes Godzilla. Godzilla, frogs, dinosaurs, museums, history. It holds up surprisingly well. Same as the Spider-Man movie, the one with Tobey Maguire. I'm surprised that that movie's still as good as it is. He even cried at the end. Nope. Well, instead of doing that, why don't you... Instinct made me pull out the knife. Yeah, I'm gonna need to back off soon. It's the sucky part. We're underweight again, by the way. I could tell immediately because of the amount of times we're getting tired. There is a debuff on being underweight and very underweight that makes you tired faster, and it's annoying. That's why I don't like being underweight. It's one of my least favorite sort of things, and I really wish we were already at the river, because if we were at the river, I could start working on my weight again, and but nah, can't. Okay, I need to walk back to the house. How many spears? I can go pick these ones up really quick before we head back to the house. Hmm? Oh, it's you. Hello, folk. Ew, I don't like seeing this. A door open like that means there are zombies nearby. Inside, maybe. Oh, now we're tired and nauseous. That's not good. Nope, no, no, don't. Perfect. Put that back in my backpack because I don't need it out. Have a rest. Sit on the ground. We're good. Seriously, put that away. What the heck is wrong with you? And we'll put away the water because we are actually so hungry that we're encumbered and stuff. It's not good. Let's wait patiently. It's not a sound you like to hear. It was you. Zombies going over fences is just, yeah. Especially when you think that it's not a fence and that it's a window. Okay, we're getting there slowly but surely. I need to go and press forward. I'm gonna succeed it, but I want just a matter of time. Yeah, today's been going pretty well so far. We've nearly caught up to where I was at the start of the week, kind of. So if I could get back to that point, that would be kind of nice. And then we'll be a little stronger actually, because I've sort of been hyper focusing the spears, so the spears are fairly good. Nearly like a quarter through level 5. Jeez, it just doesn't stop, huh? And then once you're done, I will start searching for stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's a radius. I'm really pleased about that. I've been dealing with so many storms that it feels like we don't have a big radius. We should have a fairly good one. We have Eagle Eyes, which doesn't really give you much in terms of foraging, does it? If it does. I know it gives you a bigger visibility arc. What on earth is this? A badminton racket? It's a weapon? Interesting. Ooh, onion. I'm gonna eat it like an apple. That level 5 maintenance is definitely helping out big time. Ooh, there's 2 spears over here. Heck yeah. 3. Oh, something over there. It's broccoli. Heck yeah, okay. It's for my breakfast. Definitely spilling blood all over the broccoli is okay. What? Wait, it became berries. That sucks. It's because I have berries set as a focus. Because, well, berries are frequently fairly good when you can get them, but that sucks. Means I don't know if it switches it places with something or what happens there, or if it just re-rolls it. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll get more berries here in a second. Oh, the player did a thingy. Did it crash my stream? No. Oh, it just does that, making people refresh. Interesting. Berries are the worst. I mean, they're not. They're really good. You can actually get some berries that are almost equivalent to the saturation you get from, or sorry, the hunger you get from fish. Oh my god. No, I don't want to test Q. I'm good. Thank you. I want food. If I can find food. I am tempted to just cut right through the forest and go for the. No, I don't have the herbalist trait, and I don't have the magazine, so I can only eat berries that I know are not poison, and I can't eat mushrooms at all because there's no way to tell. Yeah, me too. I died specifically from mushrooms, and Emma was there for it. It was really funny. We weren't even hungry. Like we had food. I just ate the mushrooms because I wanted to see if they were poisonous. I should have just nibbled them, but no. I ate a whole mushroom. Actually, I ate two. And then I got queasy. No, no, it doesn't. There is no cure. You die. Mushrooms are lethal. You will die. That's just how that goes. Unless you nibble. But even if you nibble, I think you still might die. I don't know. Specifically for mushrooms, I'm unsure. I know for berries you can nibble. You can eat a little bit of poison berries and then let the queasy go down and then eat a little bit, but just to sustain yourself ever so slightly. But it tends to not be worth it. It's only worth it if you're starving to death. It's better to go and get actual food, whether it's fishing or whatever it is, farming, foraging, etc. We need to get to the river though. But before that, I need food that I can actually eat. Thankfully, there's a large open set of field that we can explore, so I can manage to get enough food. Leek! Hell yeah. I like how you said that foraging is tough, and then it started spitting food at me. Can you keep talking about how tough foraging is, please? I would very much appreciate more food. It's difficult. It's so hard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the hardest. I agree. So hard. No, it's not. It's not yielding anymore for some reason. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I need to sit down first before we engage the zombies, but we will be engaging the zombies. Well, thank you very much. I do very much appreciate it. I had no intentions of streaming this long, but I ended up streaming this long anyways because I still am trying to achieve something. Still, even now, I'm still trying to get back to my house and snag. Well, just if the bag is reachable, then I count it as a win. That's actually literally all it takes. Is I don't even need to pick the bag up. If I can at least see the bag, then we won. But yeah. It's not oops. I did it on purpose. Kind of. Kind of on purpose. We're not pulling the entire group. We're pulling part of it, though. When the helicopter comes, I am going to try my best to not die. Watch this be actually part of West Point now. It is quite a lot, so it makes me wonder. I knew I was on the edge of exertion. Thank you all. All right. Do I consider myself a good Zomboid player? I have to consider myself a good Zomboid player. I told myself that if I could get a certain amount, that I would have to consider myself good at the game. So I consider myself a veteran. It's difficult for me to consider myself more than that, though. I try, though. I try my best. Consider myself top 10, so to speak. But in terms of kill counts on fast shamblers on time 16, specifically. Very specifically that. That aside, I'm just a veteran Zomboid player. That's how I would see myself. I have quite a ways to go before I think we push through this. Archdemon, hello. You having fun? You having a good day? I don't know if you were playing Zomboid or you were playing another game, maybe like Helldivers or any of those other such things, but I definitely sell myself short. Nah. It's not selling myself short, it's that I know that there are lots of really, really skilled Zomboiders out there. And some of them don't stream. So it's like to count myself as, would be presumptuous. And thank you very much for the raid. No, you don't play Helldivers? No, Helldivers was an example of like games that are popular right now. I know you play stuff like Valheim and what's that? There was a gun one that you were playing that was really cool. It was like a gun beatmaster game. That one was neat. I'm pretty sure it was you that was playing that one. Yeah, oh yeah, it was you that was playing that one, right? You had like guns and you had to keep to the beat. It was really cool. Metal Hell Singer. Yeah. I'm almost certain. Hopefully you get your stuff fixed soon, so you can have your tuber. It's not fixed now still, right? Anyways, if you need to aftercare, I understand. Yeah, feel free. I am trying my best as I'm sure that's evident. You'll be live again after you're done adulting. That's fair. I am going to continue, and I'm trying to push through this area so, like, to get back. But it's like... doesn't feel possible right now. But I'm hoping that that's just the 16 times wall that I'm feeling. And that eventually I'll break through that. I really hope this isn't West Point that I'm slamming my head against. Whoa, what the heck? I did not down attack there. That was even a strange kind of down attack. What even was that? It was like a stomp, but with one foot? Like that? I did not down attack, so that's concerning. And just for the record, I have auto down attack disabled. It's not checked. Here, I'll show you guys here in a second. How does my counter update? You mean like the sign over here? The counter updates through Mess's Twitch stats or M355's Twitch stats. It's a mod that makes this info here into a text file, and then it just updates through that. So it's linked to the text file. The sign itself is a separate image, but it's on. So through my XSplit, it has it combines them into one thing, which is kind of neat. It's a plugin. And then I have it chromed so that the background doesn't show. Fun fact, it is a blue chroma. All right, have fun with your adulting. Wellness check. I will take a sip of my drink here in just a moment. Just need to put away this chair. Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to get my bag back though. So I've made a lot of vertical zombies into horizontal zombies. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, he's got something on his belt. Looks like a club hammer. I think the game needs to be restarted again. It feels like I just restarted it though. Many. Oh, they'll definitely be stopping there. Or not. I thought for sure that alarm clock would, or that watch would catch them. Maybe it stopped right as I walked past. I wonder if I could just run in there real quick and grab my bag. Or I probably can't, given how big the group that we just seen was. It'd be hilarious if it was actually West Point. But I don't think it is. I think this is just the... I'm hoping it's just the last gasp of Doe Valley. Is genuinely what I'm hoping. It's Doe Valley's final attempt before it gives up. Because if it is West Point, this is West Point just greeting me. It's not even West Point for real. Because West Point for real is like another 50k plus onto this. At least. It's like minimum. I really do hope it's not West Point. It shouldn't be. West Point shouldn't have spatted zombies out. Okay, before we get over there, let's have a sit. Good call. Alright, put that away, and let's take a look at what we've got now. Oh dear. I genuinely am not sure what I'm gonna do with the next helicopter. Even if they did, that would be something that they would have done later, not now, right? It would be in build 42, right? They're not gonna hotfix build 41 anymore. I don't think. I think build 41's done for now. So Yeah. No, these zombies are here because of pinpoint hearing, without question. And the fact that we've had five helis. Oh, and a house alarm. The house alarm, though, was far away from here, so I am curious how far that actually reached. They changed the light? You've had more than enough to always be wary. I don't know. I don't think they changed the West Point mansions because I played recently and there were nothing. There was nothing there. Like when I showed up for it, but even in this playthrough, when we went to the West Point mansions, there was nothing there. Not until later, when West Point, decides to say hi. Thankfully, though, West Point doesn't. West Point shouldn't have said hi this time. We should be kind of okay. But might have been tinkering with rally. See, I don't have rally groups on. There are no rally groups in this playthrough. So the zombies just kind of go on their own wherever they want. It makes it a little bit less predictable when they're wherever they want to be. They got stuck on the hay bales. That's funny. Okay, come on, get off of there. They literally hit the hay. There we go. I'd like to keep going, but I know that I need to rest my character. 0551. It's the pinpoint hearing, and then the helis. That's definitely what's done it. And these aren't even West Point zombies. I feel like these are Doe Valley zombies. So what I think actually happened was because of where my helicopters went off, we had one helicopter that went off here, right? And then several that went off here. So like a couple. So one that went off like here. So I think I did end up pulling some of West Point. Um, Anyways, and then we also had a helicopter that went off like here. So knowing that this helicopter went off, we probably pulled the rest of this that followed me out of West Point. So these are probably West Point zombies. Um, in saying that, though, the first couple helis are large enough that they actually will encompass all of this, which means that this entire town gets pulled. So that's the first thing that got pulled. So I was dealing with them. This town doesn't have that many though. It's like maybe 5-6K or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I'm just kind of spitballing. But something like that. Comboed in with the rest of Doe Valley, it's not that much. And they shouldn't all come at once, and some of them are gonna get stuck on fences. It's just how it goes. Um yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those things that we have to figure out, I guess. But I'm going to go over here, grab my. Because we managed to use up all of the spears. No, I know. I know how large the helicopter pulls because I've seen it in dev mode as well. Debug. I loaded it up in debug and tested it a little bit because it's a fair distance. The helicopter from here in this house was pulling all the way to nearly McCoy. That's the distance on one of the helis. Now remember, we've had five, so that's why it's pulled everything in this area, and that's one of the reasons why it's like it seems like it's crazy, right? Now imagine the distance from here to the edge, not all of McCoy, but the edge of McCoy right here, right? That distance, right? Now imagine if a heli was here. We had a heli called in here. That means that it's probably at least a portion of West Point, right? Got pulled in, and it's been a couple in game like months or so. Not months, but like it's been a few in game weeks. So we're gonna get another heli, so that's gonna solidify this area, and the next part is going to be. So that's why I'm pushing so hard against them, is because I'm trying to get them away. Also, from here, it could, in theory, pull probably maybe part of Muldraw's strip. Maybe. I don't know for sure. It would take them a while to get through the woods, though. There's more woods here than there is on this side. So see, there's less woods on this section. So if they're traveling directly along this route, then they circled around to here, or just traveled straight, it's not as woodsy as this. So the ones from the strip would. I don't know if they would pull from the strip. Maybe. Either way, the next heli's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to be forced down, which means that we'll be probably pulling most of McCoy. And there are a lot of zombies at McCoy. But anyways, let's have a rest. Drop one spear so that we're not encumbered when we sleep. We killed another 200. Somewhat same. All right. As much as I would like to keep pushing myself and trying my very best to get that bag back, I know I can't take down West Point right now. That's too much. That's where I would probably have to call it. Let me double check. Yeah, we'll wear you. All right, that's perfect. As much as I would like to continue, I really, really would. But we went from, what was it, at the start of the stream, 1,800 kills to 5,000? That's not bad. We did okay for today. Surprise 15-hour stream. And 2-part VOD, technically. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get the bag back, but we'll get it back next time, maybe. Hopefully. Depending on how aggressive the next copter is. Because it's gonna be something else. Anyways, it's been my pleasure as always, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Let us host somebody. Quite a few folks we can host. I think I'm gonna host this person because I used to watch stuff that they had, and I do remember liking their content. They don't always stream Zomboid, but they're streaming Zomboid right now, so yeah, I'm gonna raid them. There you go. You guys can go hang out with Sinvicta. It's been my pleasure as always. Have a good one. Bye bye.